Hey Taurus, how are you? This is Avita Zora. It sure is lovely to have you back. For those of you new to my channel, consider subscribing. It helps my channel grow bit by bit, and I can get messages out to lots of other people. This reading is for the first half of February 2020. I can't believe already I'm doing readings for February 2020. The time is just flying by much too quickly. I do pray and meditate before I do my readings. I also pre-shuffle the cards, but I shuffle them on camera as well because I do actually pick up some of your energies out there. If I'm not picking up yours specifically, there are people out there that I'm getting their energy, even though they haven't watched yet. And also, for those of you new to my channel, I close my eyes and do this last cut thing as guided by 3 of my spirit guides, who are longtime friends, really, of mine. They've been around since my childhood. Right off the bat, are you tired of work? Or perhaps you have an idea that you're working on. You're not ready to show it to anybody yet. Not ready to show it yet. Page of Wands reversed. Has someone come in with information that makes you doubt yourself? Makes you doubt that inner place that we have, you know? Down and see the cards a little better. I think that might be better for you, darlings. That's what I'm feeling, some doubt in your abilities. Oh, Taurus, come on. You're brilliant people. Knight of Cups reversed. Well, this is an offer that you may be thinking about bringing to someone, or it's an offer that has come that you don't want. Three of Swords. Well, you've got some heartache. Got that heartache. You just carry it with you. You just can't seem to shake it sometimes. It's given you doubt. That's what gives you this doubt in love. This heartbreak has totally thrown you off. You don't feel ready for love anymore. It's affected your work. It's affected your life spark. Maybe caused some depression. Here we have a new truth coming in and a new way of thinking. Yay! You want a new way of thinking. You don't want to hang out in that energy for the rest of your life, or even for another day if you can get, if you can get away from that. Oh, we've got the Devil card. The truth of the matter is you are, well, for some of you, you seem to be addicted to this heartbreak. It's like you can't shake it. It blocks your every move. Okay, where is my glare coming from now? Oh, I see. Okay. Where's my little remote controls? Didn't know that one was not. Aha! Much better. Better. So, for some of you, you have some kind of an addiction that has caused heartbreak in your past. It could be that you were codependent. I really am feeling this Devil card. It just has you bound to this 3 of Swords. And that's the truth of it. The truth of it is that you're bound to this upside down energy and you're having a hard time finding out how to right yourself. You know, how to get these things turned right side up. I mean, really, you've got internal battles. This can be struggles with other people. But I'm feeling like your inner passion is like battling. It can be also competition. Maybe you have competition in work, or there was competition in love, but it really upset your inner core. I mean, the fire signs or the wands, that's your inner core. That's your inner light. It's your excitement about things. It's your way of living your life and the things you believe and do. With the Four of Wands reversed, I see that a ceremony that was supposed to take place did not take place. So I can see where that's got you very, very off. Now we have the energy of the Emperor. The Emperor sees over all things. He carries a huge responsibility. And in that, he is my way or the highway. He has to have everything just so, because if anything goes out of kilter, it throws his whole universe off. He wants to know the facts. He wants to know that he is the legitimate leader of things. So I'm feeling you really want to stand in this strong, strong energy, Taurus. And the King of Wands, you do have a fiery nature about you, even though you're an earth sign and normally very practical. I don't see any earth signs here yet. So far, this is all about passion and a broken heart and the way you're thinking about things. Now, the King of Wands, he's a sexy guy. But not only that, he has passion for life. He knows how to get enterprising things off the ground. Six of coins. So we do have a fair distribution of coins, money, wealth. Hold on. Gotta let Sapphire in. I'll be right back. Okay, let the dog in. So on the outside of things, like at the very edges of things, you do have a equal distribution of wealth. Things are fair in that. And here we have a message about some kind of real world thing. Now this page kind of has its back to the rest of it, so I believe this page has come and gone in your life already, or I shouldn't say already, but by the middle of February, this message about the real world will have come and gone. So, let's break this down. Well, let's do the bottom of the deck. Death card. It's the first time I've pulled the Death card in this particular deck. Death card's got to come and wipe things away to clear out room for the good. So we're gonna break this down. Here we have you're just feeling unsure. You've been working hard on something, but you're not sure you want to show it to anybody. because your passions are kind of upside down. You're feeling insecure. You have this Knight of Cups right in the center. So I feel you have this cup of love, but you're very hesitant to offer it because you are absolutely brokenhearted. For some of you, you offered this love and you got turned down and it just broke your heart. Just broke your heart. And that's the truth of it. It's given you a new way of looking at things. And here we have, of course, your waning self-esteem, brokenhearted. You're absolutely stuck in this, bound to this feeling, and this feeling of you don't seem to be able to move on. You're tied to this devil. You are addicted to feeling bad at this point. And that's the truth with the sword. The truth is you are addicted to this negative feeling. So this way, we have truth, and we have you really taking on the energy of the Emperor and feeling that you are within your rights to do so. And there's a fair distribution of wealth. So that's a good thing. But up this way, the fair distribution of wealth has caused some conflict and possible competition and made you unsure. For some reason. I think this whole center thing, this broken heart thing, man, that can just really wreak havoc on your life. And especially when this ceremony did not take place, it's entirely possible that there's like I'm getting a message of a Valentine's Day wedding that's not going to take place. Or some kind of, maybe just a date even. Some kind of loving ceremony that's not going to happen. It was planned and it's just not going to happen. This King of Wands doesn't seem too upset about that. And I'm not sure why. But he's very sure of himself. So we've got this addiction to this sadness, but maybe he feeds into that with this passion. Maybe he gives the passion to the devil. The devil is hooked to him in this passion. The passion is what has caused all this agony. And then there you are, Taurus. So far in the bottom half of this reading anyway, the only Earth card is you in this very diminutive attitude or way of being, this very youthful, insecure attitude, and you're kind of on your way out of this situation. Because the Death card comes in and that's going to really wipe away a lot of these things. I would truly love to get clarification, and I always do a second layer. So let's see how this is going to go. What we have now is really the basis of things. And the top layer usually shows just what other kinds of things are hovering around your life, making these things happen, or shows how they're connecting. And sometimes they connect in ways that we do not yet understand. Right here we have the Star reversed. So the Star reversed is a disappointment over a wish, like a wish unfulfilled. It's also just feeling detached. Like, you feel like you made a wish and it didn't go well, and so you're not willing to go there again. You're not willing to take that risk. And the Ace of Cups reversed. Love did not work out for you. You tried, you made your offer, and all it did was break your heart. Seven of Cups reversed, you have lots and lots of offers. There are lots of opportunities and offers, but you just aren't interested. You really don't care, because the truth is you're still bound by this heartbreak, which is in the center of everything. So you're not even looking at other opportunities yet. You're not ready for that. Queen of Cups. This could be the woman that turned you down. This could be you in your upset over love. Male or female. Queen of Cups is, she gets depressed. She cries. Sometimes she cries even over small things, although nothing in this reading leads me to believe that anything was a small thing having to do with these situations. But this is an unhappy queen. And she's sitting on this Knight of Cups who's also unhappy, and there's all this competition. It seems like things just didn't go well. Neither of you are happy about this situation. Here we have the King of Swords. He's got to have all the information. He's the truth teller. He's the one that demands truth, the Queen and the King of Swords. Oh my gosh, the dogs. Do you know the dogs' names? Taurus? What's the big dog's name? Right. The little dog's name? Oh, you guys have been paying attention. That's cool. I know they're loud and kind of obnoxious. So the thing with the King of Swords, especially in this deck, is he's fine as long as he's right side up and got control of everything, and he knows what's going on. He knows what's true, and so he's good. We know what happens with this particular king if he were to fall off the wall, because all the king's horses and all the king's men. Not enough glue in China, to put him back together. But he's upright. He's the truth seeker. So there's a part of you that just wants the truth in everything. You want to know exactly what's going on, because you feel like once you know really what the reasons are for everything, that somehow this is all going to make sense to you. We have the Two of Cups. So you have met someone. But I feel like you're very hesitant to try anything new because of past heartache. You just don't want to go down that road again, even though the universe is saying, here you go. Go ahead, try again. But you're thinking, no, I don't think so. Now with the Eight of Wands, things are going to be happening quickly. They're going to be happening quickly. It's landing on this. Which one was that? Which sword? Oh, yes, of course, duh. The Three of Swords, the Devil, and the King of Wands. Time is an issue here. And the King of Wands has something to do with this timing, because wands also are about divine timing. And the wands, I know this is a king, but the wands do come in and stir things up and then kind of leave, especially the knight. But the king can also do that. Because of the energy of the fire, the fiery energy burns bright and then it dims. And then it'll burn bright and then it dims again. Here we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So it seems as though you had a lot of conflict. You may have had or been living with someone, but there was a lot of conflict. And someone in the relationship really took over the relationship and felt like they were running the show, and that did not go well. Didn't go well. Magician. Yay, Magician. So you are going to be manifesting. Trying to figure out what you want. Trying to bring in good things. But I'm telling you, you've got to find a way to get rid of this Devil card and these hurt feelings and things. And you will, because death is going to come wipe out all that negative stuff. The death card's never an easy card, but it's a necessary card. It's as necessary as winter. Bottom of the deck, this does not surprise me. Got the Four of Swords, which is you're going to have to get away and rest your mind. Got to rest your mind to get all this figured out and back in balance. You have to rest your mind. Maybe you are actually physically so exhausted you need sleep. Some of you may need meditation. Just time back, thinking these things through, deciding what thoughts are real and true and what thoughts you can dispose of because they no longer are good for you. So I don't want to leave you with this broken-hearted reading. I just am not sure. Now we've got Ace of Pentacles under the Four of Swords, so you do have blessings coming in. Queen of Pentacles, a woman is going to be helping out with money. On this side we have Death and the Three of Cups and Strength. So the message to me is after this Death card sweeps through, and you will know, because the Death card often takes us to the bottom, rock bottom. But then you'll have some reason to celebrate. You're going to be feeling better after this Death card sweeps through and gets rid of all this stuff that's causing you so much grief and anguish and feeling like you're not good enough or that you will never love again. Of course you will. Of course you will, my darlings. You have strength. You have strength. There will be happiness in your future, gatherings, friends. Now I see actually that this Death card and this Four of Swords in a way go together, because with the Four of Swords you are going and figuring things, what you need in your life, what you don't need in your life. You're like just resting and thinking. For some of you, you're not even thinking, you're just resting. But for many of you, you are allowing this Death card, or you are thinking up this energy that is going to get you free of all these other things. But while you're in rest, I feel like an epiphany will happen, though I do not see the card of Epiphany, which we know is the Tower card's not here. But I still feel that you're going to come to your senses after this time of rest. Because you do have this Two of Cups right side up. So somebody has got a crush on you. Somebody you met wants to get things moving, but if you're not ready, then that can't happen. So, where's my wand? So from the top down, you've got the Star. You've just got huge disappointment. You have no hope. And you have no hope for new love coming in. And you have no hope for opportunities. That sucks. This way, you have the Two of Cups, which is meeting someone, but you're not ready. You might not even notice that somebody has this crush on you. Part of you knows, your intellect knows. Your heart's not interested, but your mind is. Now, going this way with your lack of hope and maybe some depression, sadness. Here's some sadness with this Queen and this home that you once had or dreamt about having is all upside down. Here we have, you think you don't have any options anymore, but the Eight of Wands is coming in quickly and you're going to be manifesting. So all I have to say about your manifesting is that before you do that, get rid of this stuff. Let the Death card sweep through. Because if you try to manifest when you're still in, I'm going to make a mess here, but while you are in this energy of you kind of want to give this offer, but you don't because you're not ready, because you're still so heartbroken. You don't want to stay in that energy. You want to get out of that energy. Oh, I did. I made a terrible mess of things, but so I see very little earthly stuff. This is stuff that's in your head and in your heart. It has to do with your passion and how you think about yourself. So Taurus, the one thing I'm going to say is every Taurus I know is bright, creative. They have a lust for life. You need to regain that. And you will, because at some point you are standing in the power of this King of Wands. Or it's a friend of yours coming in saying, hey, you got to get out of this dark place. You are good enough for love. Okay, Taurus. Golly gosh. Just remember what I say about manifesting. Before you try to manifest anything, get your head together and your life a little more together so that you're not just manifesting in the same stuff over and over and over again. You want good stuff. You do have this new truth, this truth coming in, a new way of thinking. Grab onto that. And that's right here. After you're done here, maybe you're going to have this new way of thinking. You'll be able to get rid of this addiction to this bad feeling. Okay, oh gosh, Taurus, I just keep trying to figure out how to get this reading to be happier, and I think that the only way it's going to get happier is for you to work through these things and, become happier. So, with all the love in my heart for you, Taurus, and I'm not kidding. I love you. We're all connected, and We've all been through things like this, and I really, really feel it. I feel it for you. So, with the warmth in my heart for you, this is Avita Zora. For now, signing off.